Were you brainwashed into thinking being a fun girl is your best quality? Maybe that's something you've never thought about. Truth is, fun girls aren't respected, and you need to discover your intrinsic value. Welcome to my channel, The Feminine World of Wisdom. Today I'm going to share with you 4 powerful ways to help you become a virtuous, high-value woman. Whether you're a first-time viewer or one of my subscribers, I want to let you know that the purpose of my channel is to guide, educate, and inspire women on their journey towards becoming their most authentic selves. Today, we'll talk about valuable insights and practical tips that can fill the gaps left by a lack of guidance. Okay, let's get into the video. The first thing I'll be talking about is, of course, discovering your value. So imagine you were gifted a very nice car. It's a new car with a flawless interior. You get in, turn on the car, and start driving. You soon realize there's something seriously wrong. The car is swerving uncontrollably. Why? There's no steering column. Now, think of this car as your life. The steering column represents your upbringing, your values, and the principles instilled in you by those who raised and influenced you. Without a strong steering column, your car can't be driven safely or effectively. Similarly, if you grow up with little to no valuable guidance, lacking a clear sense of values and direction, there's a high chance you'll struggle in life. You might even self-destruct. Discovering your values is like installing that essential steering column. It's about identifying what truly matters to you, what you stand for, and what guides your decisions and actions. This process involves reflecting on yourself, your beliefs, influences, and experiences. So you might not know where to start when it comes to discovering your value, and that's okay. Imagine if I told you there is someone who can guide you through this transformation and help you discover your worth. This ties into the second thing I'll be talking about today. While growing up, a lot of women struggle to understand their value and purpose, feeling lost and constantly seeking validation from others, but never finding fulfillment. My best advice to you if you're going through this is to find God and repent and invite God into your life and ask Him to take control. If you didn't grow up with a father or have one, but he just doesn't know how to act like a father, know that God is your eternal Father and He will guide you and help you through life's challenges. Seeking God will be one of the most profound steps you'll ever take. As you begin to read the Bible, you'll discover countless life lessons and principles that will gradually reshape your life. Proverbs 31 outlines the characteristics of a virtuous woman, touching on the importance of high moral standards, integrity, and strength. If you do decide to seek God, I'm telling you, your life will drastically change for the better. Your life will begin to feel brighter, more complete, and safer. Embracing God's guidance will help you understand your worth and help you walk a virtuous path. By allowing God to guide my life, I found a sense of security and wholeness that I never knew was possible. If you decide to take this step, you too can experience profound change and discover your true value. The third thing I'll be talking about today is creating standards and boundaries for yourself, in your relationships, in your friendships, and with your family. Have you ever found yourself continuously feeling disrespected by other people? It's time to set standards and boundaries for yourself. A lot of women struggle with saying no because of their need to be liked. They want everyone to like them, often at the expense of their own well-being. This will lead to feeling overwhelmed, undervalued, and even resentful. Everything will change for you if you decide to create clear standards and boundaries. Your life will feel so much more in order and peaceful. For instance, when I started creating standards for myself, I realized that I needed to prioritize my physical and mental health. So I stopped smoking and started to cut out bad influences. I then disciplined myself by starting to work out, and I stayed consistent with it, and I fell in love with truly loving myself and taking care of my body and with being more healthy. I connected bad emotions to the things that were ruining my life, which really helped me stay consistent with the change that I was making for myself. By establishing and upholding these new standards and boundaries, I gained a newfound sense of self-respect and confidence. I no longer felt drained by other people or guilty for prioritizing my needs. Creating these standards empowered me to live a more balanced and fulfilling life. You too can experience this empowerment by taking control of your boundaries and setting clear standards. My last piece of advice to you is to implement self-discipline. Everything we've discussed so far about discovering your value and setting boundaries won't be effective without self-discipline. Imagine an athlete training for a marathon. They have a clear goal in mind, to cross the finish line. However, without self-discipline, their training would be ineffective. The athlete must wake up early every day, follow an intense training routine, and maintain a healthy diet. They may want to skip days or indulge in junk food, but they know these desires will hinder their progress. By prioritizing their need to train over their wants, They develop the self-discipline necessary to stay on track. They create a schedule, set goals, and push themselves even when motivation declines. Hard work is evident on race day. The disciplined athlete is well prepared, focused, and ready to perform at their best. Their commitment to self-discipline not only helps them achieve their goal, but also gives them a sense of accomplishment and resilience. Similarly, implementing self-discipline in your life can help you stay consistent with your standards and boundaries, leading you to be one step closer in becoming a virtuous, high-value woman. By prioritizing what you need over what you want, you can become disciplined. It's the key to making lasting changes and achieving your true potential. If you enjoyed this video and found it to be valuable, check out my other videos. I talk about relationships, God, leveling up your appearance, and things of that nature. I help women find themselves and truly live their best lives by learning how to be authentic, love themselves, and life.